Hey, I'm Ken.
And I'm Leanne.
And this is Journeys with Ken and Leanne. As you can see, we're a little bit sweaty. We've been walking around the property. We're going to do a video for you and just show you around the property just a little bit. But a lot of activity today. They are not today, this week I should say. I'm worn out.
Our activity today was hiking the property.
Yeah, it was a good time, good time. But they've done a lot of stuff on the house. Roof is pretty much on.
Right, so earlier in the week they were working on Ken's shop, and we've got video that will show you about that. But with Hurricane Durian in the Puerto Rico area, some predictions say to hit the South Carolina coast, may have a lot of winds and rain here. So they pulled off the shop to get the house dried in.
Yep, so hopefully by midweek next week they're going to have the wrap on the house and also the membrane on the roof. They're not going to be using the tar paper. They're actually going to be using and I'll show you a picture right up here. I think it'll be right up here. I don't know how. But right up here.
Probably have to be
show you a picture of the product they're using. It actually looks like it has shingles on it, but it's going to go up under the metal, and they're going to get that up on there. And we will probably have some of the windows put in next week also. Right,
so the windows have arrived. The new front door, the correct door, has arrived. So really excited about that. That will not go in until the end. They don't want any construction workers coming in around the glass and the new door, you know, the expensive door.
Yeah.
Right.
And we did get notified of some situations with our power, but we got a clip on that talks about that. But otherwise,
able to handle that. So,
yeah, let's go ahead and show them some of the clips, and then we'll come back after that.
Sounds great.
Just us doing what we do.
Side by side halfway down, so I can store stuff up there, because once they put the drywall on or the OSB on, I'm not gonna be able to get to it. So I need to talk to Wayne about that. I know that'll be an extra cost.
So
I can go get that stuff now.
Will this be strong enough to hold that if you store stuff up there?
Yeah, it'll be perfectly strong enough.
Okay.
I will buy the OSB sheathing, floor sheathing. I can get, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And I'll have this whole entire side for storage. And have them put one of those pop-up openings right there where we can just get a ladder and get up in it.
Okay.
Actually, I can't have it right table saws right here, so
Right.
I have it right there. Put some on that side, some on this side, or just having to put down 1, 2, 1, 2, and put an axis right there. So, all right.
I'm sure you and Wayne will get it figured out.
We'll figure it out, but I can't get that little 1/4-inch OSB they're putting on the side up there because I have to be able to walk and store on it.
So we have a change of plans again with the Hurricane Durian expected to hit the coast next week and lots of rain coming in. They are working on getting the house dried in instead of finishing up on the shop, which is okay. That means that the plumbers and electricians can come in, so we're excited about that. And it's all coming together. They're over here putting up the sheathing now, so the house will be dried in soon. Windows are in and the front door, the correct front door, is on its way.
All right, so what we're talking about now is the outside meter to the house. We are going to be having to put our breaker box into the laundry room now instead of in the garage because we decided to have exposed beams on the outside wraparound porch. The issue is that boxes are not allowed to be put on porches, or I'm sorry, outdoor meters are not allowed to be put on porches, but I think that we can get a waiver from that since our porch goes all the way around the house. From where they're putting the electrical box in, which is over in the laundry room where Leanne's showing you right now, which I can show you with an arrow. Big giant finger coming in.
My fingers are not giant.
We have the option, I believe, where we put it, but we want it to not be visible. The electrician talked about putting it on the front side corner right over here. Okay, but Leanne and I would rather put it on the back side of the house somewhere where it's more out of view. So there's only 2 options we can do. We can put it in the, I think right over here on the side of the house would be the most out of the way area. If we don't do that, right here is where the wall will come for the what is that, baby?
Screened-in porch.
Screened-in porch, thank you. And I think over here, as long as the door is further away, would be a good place for it and keep it out of the way. It wouldn't be visible to any of our guests that come in. Only be visible when we're on the back porch, but that's all right because we'll be looking at the view from there. And that's the decision we're trying to make right now. All right, so there you have it. A lot of activity. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of activity. It was tedious work. I talked to Wayne and Brandon, and it took them forever on those, what are they called? The A-frame and the
dormers.
The dormers.
Right.
Because it had a lot of complex angles, and they wanted to make sure that it was good to go.
Right. That's one of the great things about being on the property every day is that as they're building, if they come across a question or there's options out there that we maybe haven't thought about, you know, Wayne and the guys are asking us, how do you want this, and do you want this way, and this is what this is going to look like. So we're able to make some, you know, at the moment decisions, which is really good. Some things that we haven't thought about in planning the build. So, you know, just be patient and, you know, always remember what they say. There will be changes, and changes are okay.
And as the clip talked about with the power, right after that I went down and talked to our permitting guys. They said it's a very common occurrence and we are fine putting it on the back porch where we want to put it. Called the power company. They said as long as it's 5 foot off the deck, chest height.
To some people.
Yeah, to some people. We were good to go. So we are good there. We just got to talk to Frank, our electrician, and make sure he knows where we want it, because I'm not putting it near the front of the house. It'll be on the back of the house hidden.
Right. If we put it on the front of the house, it would be seen from the driveway. We didn't want that. There's also been some after hours activity on the property this week. Game cameras have confirmed that we have more than a dozen boar on the property. One morning it literally looked like you'd taken a tiller to some of the land out here, and so the guys have helped us with that situation a little bit.
They've helped
this
us
week.
relocate 2 of them so far.
Our adopted son, Donnie.
Thanks,
you.
Donnie. All right.
Well, that's making me hungry.
I'm getting hungry. Just so we head on home and go get some food. All right. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. If this is your first time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We put out videos whenever we can.
We have a busy schedule. New grandbabies, activities, work. We've busy schedules. We put them out as soon as we can.
And if you can, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and share the video if you don't mind.
Right. So as Ken said, be sure to subscribe. We don't release on a certain day every week, and that way you'll get notifications of when we do release. And to keep up with us daily, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram, Journeys with Ken and Leanne.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the journey.
Hey, there go your son. Say hi, Daddy. Hey, Daddy.
We're at work right now, live on the roof in the corn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Leanne, and I'm here without Ken. Ken had a meeting this evening in Greenville. I had to come, bugs, see what they got done on the house. So they are working on drying things in. I can flip this around. I cannot. Why not? Cut. Look the right way. Cut. Ken, I love you. I miss you.